Hey guys, Ryan Salzman here, Huntsville, Alabama, 2 minutes away from Wheeler Lake. I'm here to show you my bass cave, and right here, number one, we got my Mr. Bass mailbox. Actually, the mail lady's coming right now, so let's get out of her way and go check it out. Come on, let's go. So the first thing you're gonna see as you come up the driveway is the Toyota Tundra, and then a brand new 921 Elite 2021 model Phoenix bass boat. This baby has not even touched the water yet. And I'm actually kind of sad to wrap it this year because the color scheme is one of my favorites ever. It's basically a fully blacked out Phoenix with blue and silver sparkles with the silver Phoenix trim. It has a silver line on top. You can't see it right now with the cover on, but super excited to go break this motor in and start off the year right. And as you come in, watch out for the prop. This bad boy, I actually slung an ear, so it has become a yard ornament. And then in the middle of switching boats this year, I had a little pile that has kind of maintained its spot on my front porch. Only at my house will you find a vixen. It's probably a $90 bait just sitting on the front porch. And they had a couple evergreens and true bass BA spinner. I think it's caught some fish. Too bad they won't let us throw it in the pro circuit. But should probably put that up so they don't get stolen, huh? All right, let's go inside. Come on. All right, so this is my dog Frankie. She's a pit mix. She's my baby. I wish she would be a boat dog, but she is very bougie and she's not about it. Okay, this is my humble abode. It's Christmas time. I love Christmas. Got awesome Christmas trees all around us. And over here, take my sunglasses off, we have my little trophy rack. It's not as big as, you know, David Dudley's, KVD's yet, but I'm very proud of what I've accomplished so far. One of my favorite trophies, this is my first Bass Fishing League trophy ever. And the story behind this is I got third place on a lure I found floating by the boat. This is Rapala X-Wrap and Glass Ghost. And the lure just came floating by the boat during the middle of the tournament. Sitting there fishing, I have one fish in the boat at, I don't know, 10 a.m. This jerkbait came floating by at 9:30. So by 10:30, I'm desperate. And I read an article about throwing a jerkbait from Ike and Ellie the night before, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna try it. And I think my second cast, I caught a 6.5. And I just kept it in my hand the whole day and ended up having just right under 18 pounds. You can go check it out on my FLW stats. Co-angler, Pickwick Lake, I think it's 2009. So, yep, 2009. And then one more I want to talk about. This is a special one. I don't know if anybody remembers John Henry, but he ended up being a really good buddy of mine for the last few years. He was with us. And he fished with me in the Cat and D's casting and catching tournament. And we got second place big fish, and he actually caught this fish. It was right under 9 pounds, and it was his first cast of the morning on a 6XD in his favorite color, which I think was Tennessee shad. And I got goosebumps talking about it. He's a super, super great guy, and it was a super cool fish catch. So always remember that one. And then the following year, we actually went out and won that tournament. I love seeing where we've been, what we've done, clients I've fished with, friends of mine. And a really cool story, this is just recently, this was on Pickwick Lake this fall with one of my best friends, David Allen. I was in his wedding, he'll be in my wedding one day, and it was just a great topwater day. Caught them all on a white spook, and we just kept that one rod in our hand all day, and just a really, really great day of fishing on Pickwick Lake. And then this guy right here, he's a longtime repeat client, and that is the first walleye that a true walleye that I've ever seen caught on Pickwick Lake. And he caught it on my little Minnow 3.5 and Citron. This was this fall. So, but yeah, let's go check out the Christmas tree. Santa dropped off a little present for me the other day. And something I had on my wish list, and I'm super excited. My power pole blades. Other one's back there. That's the only thing that new 2021 Phoenix is missing. Is we're going to put the power poles on after Christmas, and she'll be ready to go down to Florida and catch some big old bass. So speaking of Florida, behind me, this picture was actually taken in Florida. This is at Toho Lake, it was a drone shot from day 2. And I'm not 100%, but I believe Jody White took this picture that morning, wherever was flying the drone. And if you look at I am actually sitting over here somewhere, and this was the event that Buddy Gross won my rookie year fishing FLW. All right, we're gonna kind of go back to the other rooms of the house. On the way over, you're gonna notice a few fishing rods. So just kind of hooked up with Dobbins this year, and there's a few really cool rods that I love. This is probably my favorite fishing rod for a swim bait. This is a 744 Champion Extreme. If you're looking for a swim bait rod, 4.5 to 6 inch size swim bait, 1/2 to 3/4 ounce, this is your rod. But I keep these babies in kind of a warmer climate, so they stay inside with me. I'm not married, so I ain't got to hear about anybody yelling at me that they're by the front door. And on the way back, you're going to notice one of my first college jerseys. So my friend Nick Cups and I founded the UNA fishing team in 2008, and then it grew very rapidly. We took on a lot of people that first year, ended up being 30 plus guys. And it was just a great time of my life, great memories, and yeah, that's why we have her framed. And the next one I have framed is my first year on the FLW tour, super special jersey, because it's obviously my first year on tour, but I made the Forest Wood Cup, or FLW Cup, and finished in the top 10 in that jersey. So, super special one. Okay, so right here is a collage frame of me at the last FLW Cup that we ever had. My buddy surprised this for me when I came home from the tournament and left me a little note. It means a lot to me, so I'm definitely going to keep this up somewhere in the house at all times. Special moment in time, no doubt. And right here, this room is like the jack of all trades, master of none room, right? So you're going to see a lot of everything. I keep stuff in boxes because I'm kind of going through everything, getting everything organized and seeing what I have for 2021 season. Going around the room, you're going to find a lot of different things. Like I have a giveaway prize pack there for someone at Christmas. Got some other lures over here. And for those of you who didn't know, these are true bass swim baits. And I'm sure every time I turn around and walk, you see true bass. Like, what's true bass? Well, I founded True Bass in 2015, and we started out as a niche swim bait company. And it was actually born in this room. In 2015, I started making or having these made, and my office was actually right here. So after all my guide trips, I would come home and I would ship out orders until 11, 12 o'clock, midnight. And I did that for 3 or 4 years until I made the pro circuit, took on a partner now. We're growing a ton. We're in Tackle Warehouse. And if you guys want to check them out, go to tacklewarehouse.com, hit the link below, and check out some amazing swim baits. We have all kinds of sizes. We got the 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, and even 7.5. So for those of you who fish out in California, definitely need to check these out. This is it. This is Salzy's studio, the home of Guide Talk Live. And kind of Luke Duncan has dubbed the not so live, and with Corona and the whole virus in 2020, it's kind of took a step back, but hopefully to relaunch it in 2021. As you can see, we have 4 mic stands around, all of them Rode mics, and it is just a great, great time. This is where I'm kind of collecting my hats right now. Just had a bunch of new hats made for True Bass. You can check those out on trueswimbaits.com. And yeah, just kind of a collection of stuff right now because I haven't done a podcast in a minute. And that is on the goals for 2021 to kind of relaunch this podcast, get it going. And got this awesome, awesome mixer. I've been super blessed. Shane, he is my producer, and he does professional producing for different music live shows and church events. So he knows what he's doing with this, but I wanted to get something that I didn't have to upgrade down the road. So we got an awesome mixer that I know a little bit about, but not enough to really make it work. So we get Shane in here to make it happen. And this is kind of where I sit. The Red Ryder's holding it down right now. I got this at the cup. I haven't even took it out of the box yet. It's a Red Ryder daisy gun, and it has FLW on the side. And I feel like this is going to be worth some money someday. Maybe I'll get Brian Thrift to sign it, and it can be a super special gem. But yeah, we sit right here. This is kind of the backdrop. Got the lighting. And actually the last podcast is why I have all this stuff sitting here. I was talking a new color with the True Bass swim baits. This one's actually named after Jonathan Henry, the guy I was telling you about, and named after him, Bass Whacker, because his guide service was Bass Whacker Guide Service. So this is how this color got its name, after Jonathan Henry. And then we were talking big swim baits and transitioned into glide baits. This is the big Hardcore Ninja Twitching Glide from Hardcore Baits. For the price, bar none, the best intro glide bait on the market. And they hold up, the tail is really, I've never had to replace the tail. Stock hooks are amazing. Caught a lot of big fish on Guntersville with this year. But other than that, this has been a tour of my bass cave. I hope you like it. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on ALBassGuide_meme lord on Instagram. If you like seeing funny memes in the morning, go to my Instagram. I'm also on TikTok at Ryan Salzman, and you can go to my website for a guide trip, alabamabassguide.com.